diverse country, various cultures, interaction of cultures, and diversity of acceptance of it. So I'd say that's my future.
I think I'm a real people person, and I want that everybody feels confident around me, so I think it's my
I think the same as Martin here. It's definitely, I'm a people person. I love talking. You'll see that I never be quiet. I'm always asking questions. And I think that my approachability is one of my strengths. I think you need to be able to be approachable, to be relatable, and I think that that is a goal of mine throughout this competition as well.
In my case, I think so. Something that really represents myself is my energy, my personality. I try to do always my best when I do something, and I think so. This kind of a thing is something that really we need to keep in this time. When the people start to lose really who I am, who is the people.
Sorry, can I speak in Spanish?
Yes, and if someone can translate back for you, then that's perfect. Go for it. It would be so nice to hear a little bit of foreign, you know?
I will try to help you.
Perfect.
Yo vengo aquí con un objetivo claro. Cuando era pequeño,
I came here for an object very clear.
cuando tenía 10 años sufrí bullying.
When I have 10 years old, I was super bullying.
Lo pasé bastante mal. Pensé que lo había superado.
It was a very bad experience. I was thinking that I supered the situation.
Pero justo este año sentí que no lo tenía todavía superado.
But this year I was feeling that it's not that situation.
Y para mí, que los niños de mi pueblo me dan aquí,
And for me, that the child of my town is look at me here,
es como un logro para mí, mi verdadero premio de estar aquí.
it's like a win for me to stay here.
Es que ellos vean en mí un ejemplo de superación.
Is that the child look at me a sort of superation.
Y simplemente que sepan que aunque nos pasen cosas malas,
And I want to say that they need to know if pass a bad situation.
siempre hay un motivo por el que levantarse y sonreír.
Always we need to stand up and smile.
Y yo sé que es verdad que tuve la suerte de que mis padres me apoyaron,
And I have the lucky that they get support from my parents.
pero mis compañeros de clase no.
But my classmates know.
De hecho, me maltrataban en el colegio
So I was super a lot of fun in school.
y lo pasé bastante mal, pero sinceramente mi apoyo fue mi madre,
I was suffering a lot and my support was my parents.
y de hecho esta experiencia se le voy a dedicar a ella.
And this experience for them.
Thank you so much for
You're welcome.
translating and helping carry your message over. We really appreciate it. And we love you!
So I think my ability to communicate and to express complex ideas into simple words is one of my plus points. And I strongly believe that much of the hatred that exists in the society against the LGBTIQA, most of it is due to the ignorance that exists. People don't understand us, and that is why they hate us. What we don't understand, we fear. What we fear, we hate. And what we hate, we try to destroy. And that is probably the major reason for whatever homophobia, whatever hatred, discrimination we face on a day-to-day basis. And I believe that starting a conversation, opening up a dialogue will help us, connect with people, show them that we are also humans like them. And I believe I have that ability to be able to explain these terms to the masses, the cishet population who still don't understand us and still don't accept us. That's one. Another thing, I'm very approachable, I'm very friendly, and that is why I have a lot of support of a lot of people around me. They might be my family members, they might be my friends, they might be community members or allies, or even adversaries. Like there are times where your opinions don't match, but I make sure to get along with everybody and take everyone along. And these are some of the qualities that I feel are my plus point in this. And also, I think Mr. Gay World, it's a great platform which helps create role models who can communicate the voices of the people who don't have that platform to share their experiences and share their stories, and they are helping us build that within us, those qualities within us. And so yeah, have a bit of all of these qualities and also open to learn everything else that I'm going to learn in this entire experience. Thank you.
So I think my ability to work with multiple people and bring people together is one of my strongest points. Currently, with the work that I'm doing in Australia, it's with the largest sporting code, the Australian Rules Football League. And there's 18 teams in that. There's 13 teams that have a pride group, and I've been able to bring all of those people together, because one of the things that we know, and I'm listening to everyone at the moment, sorry, with their beautiful stories and just amazing activism work that they're going to do, but none of us can do it alone. So the ability to bring people along for the journey is something that I identified that we need to do, and people are going to be passionate about different areas, but if we can all help bring each other up, then I think we're all going to do a great lot of work.
Sorry, my voice getting louder. I am allergic to high heels when I'm walking into rubber surfaces. But when I walk in the normal ground, I'm a farmer, I grow vegetables. And then when I am close to the mountain, I'm a rock climber instructor. So I merge everything all together, and my job is actually, I'm a full-time farmer, part-time university lecturer, and also the rock climbing instructor. I haven't come this far without my turning point when I turned 28. I guess everybody experienced that. I quit my job, going to another job, but the pandemic comes, it hits. Everything changed, my life changed. I never be home more than just 7 days. I always have a conflict and fight with my parents, just because of, I think, many things. Because I have been far away from home since high school because of the religion's belief. And then I decided to go back because I don't have any, I only have expenses, not income. I go back home, and again, less than 7 days, start to have an arguing and stuff again. So the only way that time that I realized on is the drug. And then I went into the drug use. I had a really bad anxiety right after taking the first injection. And then as it has been 1 year that I have to be only in the home because of, I'm scared of just walking out on the house and stuff like that. It's called panic attack disorder. And then that is a time that I used to be independent, you know, like, oh, I'm strong, I can work, I can go by myself, travel the world. But at that time, it's just me laying in a bed and my parents taking care of me like a baby. And then it's take 1 year for me to recover from this, to discover that the best way that to build up the very healthy conversation is not only you only speaking, but as well you have to be a doer as well, and also the integration. So I bring this aspect to Mr. Gabriel Thailand, and fortunately I has a great honor to represent my country, Thailand. And yeah, here I am. I'm coming with my campaign. It's called Be the First Wildebeest, because I wanted to relate to Africa. The wildebeest, you know wildebeest, right? The one that crossed the river. And then even though like the one who crossed the river will be eaten up by the crocodile or not, I'm the first wildebeest from my country, from my community, from whatever it is, but it's gonna be eaten up or not, but I'm proud to be the first wildebeest that crossing the river to Cape Town, South Africa, meeting other people here. And then I have many things to offer. I like to speak. It might take me 3 hours to tell everything I know. And after like that, you can approach me and then ask me more questions, because you know what? I like to speak. But I do it as well, you know, like yeah, action and the advocator at the same time. So thank you very much.
I would like to start as well. So I would say that I do have both experience in developing country and developed country, because I was born and raised in the Philippines and moved to California in 2013. And I've been doing public outreach for so long and engaging myself for mental health awareness and HIV, where I was able to find my own mission and purpose. And because of that experience, I see the needs of our transgender community. And I realized that I don't need to be a transgender person to be part of my platform. And because of that, I was able to collaborate with different organizations, both in the Philippines and in the US, where I was able to see that there is a need when it comes to healthcare, specifically for transgender people. And I see pageantry is a good platform where I could combine my costs so that I could get a global support. And it's a unique opportunity for me to voice out my campaign, which is #TransTribe, which stands for transgender rights, advocating for non-discrimination and safe space towards humanity, resilience, identity, visibility, for empowerment. So for this kind of opportunity, I would like to voice out that whether I win or not, what is important is I would convey the information so that I could get a collective effort so that we could pursue about transgender rights.
What's something unique about me is I'm a positive thinker. From being a bullied person before, now I'm currently studying veterinary medicine, and I have this kind of mentality who is I always believe in the firm saying that animals has connections with human, and from there I could say that medicine is not only depending for mental health. We have our animals, we have proper communication that we have to develop from within. And from there, if ever we have that confidence of speaking properly, communication is always a must for everyone. Because from there, if you can convey so much, if you could share whatever you felt, it's very easy for us to talk about our weaknesses and to look for a better space. So for me, as a veterinary student, I would like to raise awareness that proper communication should be developed in everyone as a character. And from there, I can finally say that we can easily cure what mental health causes, like anxiety and depressions. And as I experienced being bullied before, I have my friends, my family, and not only that, I have my 9 dogs who have been with me during my long process. And from there, I easily cured from having a depression in life. Thank you.
Thank you for the question. My unique selling point is the lived experience that I've had to get to this point. And my 20s especially were very challenging for me with things like grief, separation, and feelings of loneliness and poor mental health. I was also a performer during that time, so I felt like I had to put on a front and show my best self all the time. And that's really hard for anyone to do. So towards the end of my 20s, I had to make a change. I had to change my narrative and step out of my comfort zone. And through helping others, I did that. And I found more freedom in the work that I did. And I started to support my community a lot more, to the point where now I have a community of over 120 people that are a part of my company called Homo Parody, which I'm very proud of. It's a queer collective, and we try and spread joy and we bring people together. The message is really about combating loneliness and bringing people together, but really we just talk about the joy and the love that we will have for each other, and we try and bring that to the community that we have. So in terms of my unique selling point, it's being able to facilitate bringing the best out of people, and it's happening right now in London. I want to do it all across the world, and I'm grateful for this platform to be able to try and do that. Thank you.